Well, I guess if you could say that there's such a thing as having Christmas in October, this is it, eh? If you've been fighting this battle as long as I have, and even back in the day when I wasn't sure what was going on some 20 years ago, but I sure enough know now. And I don't think that we're going to, in my lifetime, ever get this close enough to where we can reach out, grab them, and change things. We're there. We're there. I currently am listening to Tori, which is this here, and on my other device, I'll turn this on, let you hear a little bit about Tori. I just come off of a BCP. Let me turn this down. I just come off a BCP show. Here's Tori. She's starting.
Everyone to the Tori Says Show. I hope today's audio is better. I'm working on it. I will.
Audio's great, Tori. Audio's great today.
Something at some point. I think it's better. Now.
Let me just tell you, because Tori will probably hear this clip I'm doing. Great show, Tori, and we can hear you well, and we're riding with you, girl. We're proud of you. Rock on.
Very well. The questions that are being, asked of her are ridiculous. There's a really good summary that I found in regards to these dumb questions that are being asked of her that Fox put out. And that was pretty interesting because they were all, trigger questions, right? Triggers for the left.
I hate to cut that off on y'all, but I'm going to have to come back and listen to it in its entirety because I always listen to Tori, as well as I want you to take a look. Let me pause this. I'm going to go over to BCP. He had a great show too. All right, I'm back. I took a quick little break to pop over here to BCP's YouTube channel. You can find him, Black Conservative Patriot. Very, very great influencer. Now, this is the Hunter Biden that everybody's hearing about. I want you to hear a little bit of this.
There are serious questions for Joe Biden this evening. Or seem to, the nominee's insistence the two never discussed business dealings with Ukraine.
How many times have you ever spoken to your son about his overseas business dealings?
I've never spoken to my son about his overseas business.
He's in trouble, people, big trouble.
A lot of things that would have happened in my life if my last name wasn't Biden.
Like your investment firm striking a billion-dollar deal with a Chinese-owned bank 10 days after you and Joe visit, and collecting over $80,000 a month from a Ukrainian energy company after your father was named point man on Ukraine.
It is impossible for me to be on any of the boards that I just mentioned without saying that I'm the son of the Vice President of the United States.
The question is not why Hunter Biden used his name to get these gigs. It's why Joe Biden let him do it.
Have you ever spoken to your son about his overseas business dealings?
I've never spoken to my son about his overseas business.
Oh my God.
This is Open Source News. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you can be the first to see any new videos.
I want y'all to do just that. I want you to subscribe to Black Conservative Patriot. Great, great resource. Great resource. Another one is, look here, it's all over Hell's Half Acre.
Some breaking news now. As promised, the CIA whistleblower's evidence has now gone public and on schedule. The deep state is scrambling and they are now in damage control mode. I have all the details and we're going to get into it. I've got a stack of evidence here we're going to go through, but if you're new, first,
that's Dave Frenchie.
Subscribe button down below.
See it here, another good news source. We're going to support these people.
I also want to say welcome to the almost 70.
This is unbelievable. Christmas in October. We're going to go over to Dave at X22. Take a look at it. Let me get up here a little ways, right here.
Using all their ammunition on Trump. They tried everything. They threw everything at him because they thought we'll be able to get rid of him before the elections. So what happens when you run out of the good ammunition? What happens when you search through all the boxes and there's nothing left except different sized bullets that really don't fit? You have nothing to use against Trump, against his administration. What has the Patriots been doing during this 4 years? Yes, they've been debunking everything that the corrupt politicians, the mainstream media, the deep state has been throwing at Trump. But what else have they been doing? They've been saving their ammunition. Why? Why would they save all of this? Well, they had investigations going on. They collected documentation. They collected recordings. They collected pictures. They had people like Giuliani, Barr, Durham.
Dave also has another show tonight. You can come over, look for X22 Report on YouTube. You need to tune these in as your influencers. If you need to do this, if you're going to ride with me, I can get you to the top of the hill, get you to 7-figure net worth. I can do that if you help me save this country. You need to follow these same influencers, and we'll talk about them, discuss them. We'll swap lies that we hear on the street, and together we can find the truth. So Dave has another one here. Let me go down here to see some of our other influencers that we've got. Oh, God. I know that it seems like I saw that TrueStream Media had something that was out. Let me go back to home page and check it out from here.
50,000 new.
It's Frenchie. We'll go back real quick. All right, one more. That's Tori. All right. Now, quite frankly, I haven't got over there to finish Tori's, and I hear Shadowgate 2 with Millie's out. So y'all need to take a screenshot of this and go and listen to these people and subscribe to their channel. John B. Wells had a killer show the other night. John B. has a great delivery, been around forever and ever and ever and a day, like me. And so this is over at Black Conservative Patriot. Millie's deal, and then Tori's got her show going. I'm going to go listen to Tori. I love listening to Tori. She's packed full of content. I haven't seen what Sean's doing at X22 or Spiro. God, Spiro comes out with great stuff, and so does Lisa Haven. Where is Lisa's stuff? Usually I can spot her stuff or her banners, and I can go to... And if you're not familiar with all this, how this all operates, we'll have little classes on it. There's Lisa. Yeah. There's the Steel Report's good as well. 10 hours ago, Lisa did this one. She's powerful. She's absolutely powerful. Let me see if she's got anything else out that's quicker. Let's look. 10 hours ago. No, this is the latest one from Lisa. Great source. Lisa Haven.
Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here, and I've got a major red alert to share with you guys. You see, right now, we have the option of taking two paths. One of those paths will lead us to freedom, and that is not an easy path. The other path is where we do little to nothing, and then we are led like lambs to the globalist slaughter into this nightmare.
You'll always hear me say, once a person who has been honestly mistaken all their life learns the truth, they either cease to be mistaken and start speaking the real truth, or they cease to be honest, and I'll follow it up with what say you. I'm taking you to that crossroads, people, to where you'll have to make a decision. You'll have to make a decision. And that decision is, are you going to be sitting there buying into all this crap that they're trying to push on us to try to control us, to get us into a position where we have no options? All the options they give us, every one of them lead to Rome, and that's the wrong place. We don't want to go to Rome. We want to be sovereign. They wore out the word freedom. We want to be sovereign. That means that we all have inalienable rights given to us by our Creator. It has nothing to do with government. We're sovereign. Governments are to help sovereigns organize and come together as a cohesive unit. I don't want to get into all that stuff right now. So great content for tonight. This is Ramblin' Randy. Would you please rewatch this, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to guide you out. This is a Patriot's Path to Prosperity. Here. Also, Clyde Lewis has a killer show tonight. His show started 9 p.m. Central, and they go to 2 a.m. my time. Killer show tonight. Go check Clyde out. He's powerful. You're going to need it. Ramblin' Randy. And again, once a person who has been honestly mistaken all their life learns the truth, they either cease to be mistaken or they cease to be honest. What say you? Go out tomorrow, create a wonder-filled day. It is by choice. Smile at a stranger to make you feel better. You never know when you're in the midst of angels. This is Ramblin' Randy. We down.